many sacrifices. If you guys have any comments, please leave it. We're always, good. Get some hype in the chat at least. I just want to know how everyone's doing. Lucas Oil Stadium out of Indianapolis.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this
matchup.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. Ready to go at the controls.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be too good, but who knows? It's been a little while. I'm a little rusty. And I mean little, I mean a lot rusty. I used to be very good at this game, but not some more. We'll see. Probably averaging about 80, 82, possibly. I know my offense was rated 81 and my defense 82, but we'll see from here.
This is fielded at the goal line. And that is what you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard at the 23.
Let's go out of the gun, let's reverse it, and let's go for a run this one. Kind of like doing a run, act like I'm going to pass it, but who knows. That was a good run.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. A big hit. Knocked down sideways near the 42.
Alrighty. I'm looking towards X, to be honest. Hit that go route. Oh my. Probably shouldn't have done that. Got a little bit more open. Let's go. High formation. I'm going to keep it tight. Push hard. I'm probably going to blitz, honestly. But should have first down. 4th and inches. Nah. I might as well. Fuck it. Punt it.
We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Now the former Gamecock, Spencer Lanning, on to punt it away.
Right where I wanted it.
And this one will wind up being down
At least
just
it's
outside of that 20-yard line.
Alrighty, we're gonna run a nickel. At least want to have at least kind of a spy area.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. First down, Prescott. And his first look is incomplete.
There we go. Oh, he's got Dak Prescott as Q. Alright, alright, alright. Slide. Left. Right. Underneath.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he gets this one just
not too bad, not too bad. Let's go with a corner blitz. Throw it in there a little bit. See where we go. Alrighty.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And it's complete over the middle to Clark. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. And not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Offense comes to the line.
I'm going to show blitz, but keep it underneath.
give to McCoy. And he's going to fight.
See, there we go. Keep it there.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well,
Now we're actually going to blitz.
Upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that.
Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, I'm not that fast, but apparently Cooks can be at different ages. Fuck. Oh well.
4 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And a nice job by him to catch the
Hit the post.
navigate and break free.
And receivers love
No good. So I got a chance to take the lead here. Oh my.
When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up
Over the 25. There we go.
to the 26-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage
Here we
guys.
go.
Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your
We're gonna
right,
slide left.
and let them have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And push.
They don't give it here to his running back.
There we go. Good.
Shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And he's gonna dive.
He hit him earlier in this 1st quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see.
I gotta break this rust.
One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take
Here we go. Fuck.
You're having trouble scoring or moving the ball.
See how this goes.
Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sean Lee.
That literally opens up for that. There we go.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Okay, what I want, X good, triangle.
Looking to throw on second down. Warner.
Oh my lord, let's go.
Jared Davis in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long.
That was just too much time. Fuck.
Need something from
yeah,
the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, Warner. Carrying one deep for Curse. And incomplete.
Oh my lord.
Been a nice catch. Instead it brings up a fourth down. I know he wants to get his team back.
I want a max punt.
50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Here's Spencer Lanning now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Play clock winding down. Here's Jackson. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Cowboys. Deshaun Jackson, 54 yards.
This guy's probably going to EE. No, GGEs.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short. And to give this time to the tailback. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On first down, Warner. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing on first down. Warner. Cruz on the crossing route. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. Elliott now to kick this one away. Short kick. It's taken to the 23. And they're going to wind wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that's going to bring up a third down. Here's Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big 30-yard play on third.
And depending on the type of screen called, especially when you're throwing it with one of your wideouts, it's different blocking. Sometimes you get great blocking from the other wide receivers helping it. And how about sometimes getting it from the offensive linemen who sell it like a regular screen pass and then get out in front of the receiver and help him get downfield.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now McCoy. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's Prescott, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Prescott on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something.
Honestly, I had the thought, I had the luck, but guess not.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 20.
So let's see how this rest of the game goes. I'm getting my butt handed to me, literally handed to me on a silver fucking platter.
Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
To throw again, Warner. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
To throw on third down, Warner. He's got Cruz complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now a first down following that long gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Off the play fake. Warner. And yet again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Artie Burns.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Room here to run. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around after he takes off and runs down.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
descending. Oh, you gotta hit the ground. Ain't no chain gonna hold me down. Dig deep, feel the burn. I've got a calling, so I should learn. I heard a voice of this broken hymn saying, I'm not, this is who I am. I know you ain't there yet. Don't stop to catch your breath. You're going higher, 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 higher. Let go, set me free. Got the streets all I need. We're going higher, 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 higher. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Reach out, reach out. Keep running, keep running.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
All right, Carlos G. Triples. He's got Cam Newton.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And blocked
no.
But not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain
He's got Michael Vick out of position.
This is a new set of downs. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And Brady, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
Has that changed in a big way? The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, the free safety was there, no gain.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Looking to throw. Moon. Right side caught by Jackson.
Nope.
And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit at the 33. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ooh, the juke. And now running right through it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's going the other way.
Yes, there we go. Just what I needed, that momentum. Here we go. First time with the ball, let's get it going.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following the fumble recovery, Warner, space to maneuver at the 40. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cruz.
There we go.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not
a
just
beauty.
A huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him
Let's get my fullback into this.
For you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Here's a quick give to Gronkowski, the fullback. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body, getting to him before he can get started.
It's caught on the left side by Curse.
Look at that play. That was beauty. That was a bit beauty. Yeah.
If you poll defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because it is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
Oh, I messed that up.
Great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken near the 13.
No, not this time. Vic didn't get very far. We're going to go nickel, and we're going to throw a tiny little bit. We're going to slide over here.
Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, but pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? To throw on 2nd down. Moon. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me.
Good throw, but didn't get far.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. I know when you got a top tight end like
Let's
this,
do a
you
nickel dog
involved,
blitz.
but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play down.
Here we go, nickel dog blitz.
An opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. Oh, he will not go down.
Jeez, but let that clock run. Let that clock run. That just takes more time off you, buddy.
1 yards and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nope. Stood up by Norman. I love how they do all these ratings by players when you go like 83, 84, and you have like when like they're starting rookies, and then you want to give somebody a 99 overall player. Like, come on! If you're gonna make a player, make it all the same. Make them even. Because you got people like me who don't play anymore because of it.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Operating from the gun. Moon fighting a safety.
No.
Here. That's complete. And on this one,
Yeah. Here we go.
15-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Nice play.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. And it's no good.
Missed it like me.
And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
And now here's a carry heading left. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Warner. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back, right near the 39. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back with more after this. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Warner. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Back to throw. Warner. He's got his man. It's Curse. And touchdown. Jermaine Curse. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And now back out comes the offense. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Throwing to start the drive. Moon. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw on 2nd down. Moon out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Operating from the gun. Moon. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there That can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Going to give this time to the tailback, and he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Spencer Lanning now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vic Beasley coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Warner looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Raider, Willie Brown. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And they're definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
To throw on second down. Moon. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A.J. Klein. Able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Looking to throw. Moon. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that...
Michael Vick, he's going to go. And all the way in for the touchdown. Michael Vick, 67 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
On 1st and 10, Warner. Complete outright to Kurz. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Fresh set of downs here.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Back there, Philly. Here we go.
From the gun, Warner. Flush to his right. And this is caught by Kurz. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
play action. Warner. This will be caught at about the 5. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14. And we'll come back, see what transpires after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield who can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver?
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Michael Vick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there. Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Detroit! Detroit! Set! 3-19! Watching that body,
Throwing again. Warner. He finds an opening past the 40. Cruz has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On first down, Warner. That is is incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
But not the position they want to be in. Still a very, very small chance here, but they almost need a miracle.
Agreed. That means they've got to get it to the sidelines, get out of bounds, and preserve clock.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he fires one incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
From the gun on 3rd down. Warner under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
18 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give him the 1st down. Back to throw. Warner looking left side, and it's complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat. Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Oh, he shifts past him. And, oh, a big collision there. He's hit and knocked backward. Yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit.
Looking to throw. Warner. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Operating from the gun. Warner airing one deep for Curse. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They try again with Cohen. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll leave it for Cohen. Complete. And now running right through it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And that'll set him back 5.
Sorry folks, I was a little upset, so I kind of went silent there for a while. Didn't want to deal with all the stuff that I was dealing with. So honestly, it's just, sometimes it's just EA Madden logic, and it's just...
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Gonna run a PA double post, so I want the receiver at the right, 2 guys to go across, and then go across. I will say that was a funny move by Lawrence Taylor earlier, jumping on there.
Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field
wow,
position?
I didn't expect that to work.
Teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Luckily it did.
13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Another new play, another new down, another new... We got a minute 35 left in the quarter. It's still counting down. They want to run a blitz. We're going to make them pay for it.
Throwing on 1st down. Warner. Got his man complete.
And that's how you make them pay for it.
A good pickup there. 26 yards.
Oh yeah, they definitely paid for that one.
But he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately.
We're going to do X drag trail. I love how the running back does a corner.
So the offense has it.
Love it. It's almost like a 90-degree angle, but it's a quick hit.
From the gun, Warner. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
I'm just going to run it here. You won't expect it.
With his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running
at least gain of a yard here. Just doing a halfback wheel, and I'm going to send our receiver.
We're hearing that more and more. Guys are doing a better job of catching the ball at any size coming out of the backfield.
Hot wide receiver. Send Cruz.
On 3rd and 2, Warner. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. To Marcus Ware. In there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Back now with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Austin football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Here's Spencer Lanning now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Ooh.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first
Almost thought I had that punt, but just shy.
And you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one.
So
Now
far, it's a
they're ready
good
to
game
go.
so
They're
far.
gonna get a
Best
look
one
out,
out of
get a
all of them.
sense. Let's
If
see
I
they open
win
things
this,
up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays, too.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
On 1st and 10, Warner. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards down to the 13.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much.
Tonight.
Run after the catch.
Can everyone hear me? Hello? Here we go, on the road, Indigo. Oh my. Thank you.
And this play goes
Lose some
nowhere.
yards.
Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Machine.
Off the play fake, Warner. And that one was
Oh
nearly
my.
picked.
Just put
Not sure he was
too much
accounting for the
airtime
free
on it, to
safety.
be honest.
That brings up 3rd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some
Later.
confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
I still have all 3 of my timeouts.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
I want to call
Now with
timeout
just
here.
1 second showing on the
Definitely,
play clock, we're gonna get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we
Let's see
step
if Pat's
aside here
going
in
and
this
edit it
second
a
quarter.
little bit. Does anybody else see that star off on the Dallas Cowboys logo? Or is it just me?
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. swear. In there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
No, check, penetrate.
On fourth down, Warner. And that is going to be incomplete.
Alright, he's got 2:30 to go down. We're going to do quarter.
And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field.
I should have just kicked for the field goal, get the points on the board, but I was too point structure wise on that.
For some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more
He kind of messed that up.
Just
Go back to the line. Doing the same play. He's going to run it, but I'm going to...
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. And all the way down.
There, come on. Alrighty, let's just waste time for like... Oh, he already called the play. 3, 2, 1. He should have just waited because a 2-minute warning is going to stop the clock anyway. It's going to help him out. But what is he doing? It's like football 101. If he just wanted to keep running, he should have just held triangle on around.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Malik Jackson able to drop him for a loss of a couple. A second down throw for Prescott. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. Now Cohen. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up first and goal. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Second down, Prescott. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal.
So they can stay close to the wide receivers.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On first down, Warner over the middle, complete. That's Cruz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Back to throw. Warner. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Kind of do the same play, but I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to send my middle guy on the right side to do a slant. Give that open area a look, because honestly, they leave that open area out a lot.
To throw again, Warner. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football.
Alrighty, here we go.
Really well done.
Let's see how this goes.
Just better defense. I think you're right. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Warner. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Spencer Lanning now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Peterson. He chucks him aside.
Bumped him.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. This is Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
I need a turnover here, to be honest. I'm losing on yards, I'm losing.
I enjoy talking about one of my
So
favorite
far.
subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way
short boot taken at the 21. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Honestly, I don't even know what the hell's going on here.
Touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Warner. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Hold on to a damn ball.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Throwing again. Warner. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
Oh my lordy.
3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And this offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Boom! All right, now, look at 56. Look at
Operating from the gun. Warner. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
23 yards on the play. Throwing on 1st down. Warner. Steps away, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Charles Haley able to get him for a loss of about 3. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. From the gun, Warner. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st and 10, Warner. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Warner.
Can I not release the ball, please?
For the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A ball throw, but incomplete.
I know every coach talks about respecting the ball, taking care of the ball. But when it's 3rd and long like that, your trigger man, he wants to make a play. And on that one, he's trying to force one downfield to make that play. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, he tried to make the play. A little risky, but it fell incomplete. And here's a very low-line drive. Almost whiffed on it. Well, not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Cowboys will be back down.
That was the goal to punt. That's short so I can get the possibility.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. They find some open field here. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play.
Yeah, this is...
Since my early days, I've been stuck